Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Hello everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello and welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and of course watching another video. Y'all know I'm always mentioning, excuse me, our Thursday night live stream. This is where we of course go from healing to wholeness, to boldness. Listen, you don't want to miss that Thursday night live stream. Listen, y'all, make sure you plug in. It is at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to see you on that Thursday night live stream. And of course, y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. Y'all know that's if you rocks with your girl. Y'all hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Listen, y'all know I'm always asking y'all, please hit the like button for your sis, okay? For your girl. Y'all hit that like button. The goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes if you rocks with your girl. Y'all hit that like button. All right, y'all, let's jump. We're going to go ahead and jump into the topic of this video. You left a hole in the soul of a narcissist. You did. You weren't the only one that did it, but you definitely did it, okay? And that's why they're mad at you, really, for real. So let's talk about it. You know, let's get into it. So I'm often asked, okay, so why is the narcissist so angry with me? You know, why are they so angry that I left? You know, they treated me like trash. They acted like they didn't want to be bothered. They acted like, you know, basically I was a bother to them, that, you know, everything that they did was disrespectful. Why are they so angry that I left? I mean, what were they thinking that I was going to do? Stay. You want the truth? Stay. Yeah. That's really what they were thinking. That you were going to stay. That's what they were expecting you to do. Please believe that, okay? But there's nothing more frustrating to a narcissist than being without supply. The proper supply, okay? Not just any supply, but just being without the proper supply. So you, in your infinite wisdom, I guess, or your finite wisdom, because we are earthly beings, you decide that you want to get yourself up, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and just get on up out of there. Well, that's not allowed. Okay? It's not allowed. You know, a narcissist is never looking for you to basically take back your life and to say that, you know what, I'm not going to put up with this abuse anymore. I'm done. I'm way past done with it. So you get up with your little cute self, your little handsome self, whichever one, and you decide that you're going to go ahead and get up out of there. Well, then what you do is you leave the narcissist in a situation. And this is a situation that they do not like at all, okay? They actually despise these situations, being left by their supply. And basically, now you want to know why they're so angry with you and why they on this, they hell bent on this smear campaign and all of the other things that they're doing, trying to destroy you. There's a reason for that. And the biggest reason, and the reason why, is that you basically left a hole in their soul. Now, you weren't the author of it, but they already had pits in their souls. But because you became a part of their world and you became part of that emotional stronghold, so to speak, that you experienced, you know, that whole stronghold that they had over you. Yeah. Well, that thing right there basically dictates to them, because that's a demonic force telling them what they need in their lives. So when you exited the situation stage left, right, center, back, whichever way you exited, what you did was you left a gaping hole there that nobody else could fill because they didn't have anybody else to fill that spot at that time. So they were left with those tormenting thoughts of what am I going to do now? Yeah. So this is why you see them now acting in such desperation. Now, the desperation that you see them acting in right now is they're coming back and they're saying, listen, we can talk about this. It doesn't have to be like this. I don't know why you thought I was doing this to you and I was doing that to you. And I was never doing any of those things. I mean, they're telling you all kinds of lies. While at the same time, they got a smear campaign on the other side that they're lying to you about as well. Because you sitting there asking them, well, why are you telling all of these lies about me? Why are you telling people I did this and I did that? And the narcissist is saying, I didn't say that. Y'all, all of this confusion and all of these quandaries or whatever you want to call it is all because they didn't have they didn't have a clue that you were getting ready to do what you did. They didn't. And so now that you have left a hole in their soul, not only are they mad at you, and they're angry with you, but they're trying to pull you back in with another love bomb, future fake situation so they can do you worse than they did in the beginning. And it's all because no one is there to satisfy that hole that you left. Because let me tell y'all something, in case you don't know, you are some pretty powerful people. You know, it took a whole narcissist and their whole toxic group of the clan of crows over there to just about take you down and to make you want to leave the narcissist. Because it's not just the narcissist, it's the people that they're involved with as well. Because, you know, the family plays a big, huge part in this too. and the family helps to undergird the narcissist and keep the lies and everything else that they tell, and they help to keep that going. So yeah, they mad at you. Yeah. They not only mad at you, but they trying to get back with you at the same time. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Okay? So, yeah, there's a hole in their soul, but not only is there a hole in the soul. Okay? There is a hole in the fuel matrix, okay? And that's the biggest thing that the narcissist is trying to address at this moment. Because the narcissist is like this. Listen, they seeing it like this. I don't care how many lies I have to tell on you, because guess what? At the end of the day, I got to look like I'm controlling this narrative. And I got to look like I'm the one that's the victim, not you. Let's be clear. But at the end of the day, also, I need you to bring your little self right on back over here and take some more of this abuse and whatever else I got for you. Because guess what? You basically aborted the mission way before I was done with you. That's what this clown is saying. I mean, these backwards walking giraffes have the immediate gall to ask you why you left. To ask you why you not answering their calls. To ask you why you blocking them. You know, yeah, there's a hole right there. You left a hole in their soul and they desperate. But guess what? It wouldn't have never happened like that had they not treated you the way that they did. But see, now that you're gone, you got to use this opportunity as a place to really recover and just to rebuild your situation. And I'm not talking about the situation with them. I'm talking about something brand new. Because you got to know that if you don't do the work on yourself, if you don't take this opportunity that you have just now gained, being away from this clown, that guess what? There is a great chance that you will fall back into that trap. And guess what the narcissist is going to do? If they can catch you slipping like that, baby, you ain't seen bad. Let me tell you something. These backwards walking giraffes are going, they're going to back all the way over you. These backwards flying pigeons with the feathers missing, they are going to have no mercy. Okay, when I say no mercy, no mercy. But yeah, they desperate. Because you left a hole in their soul. Yeah, they desperate because that gaping hole that you left right there in that fuel matrix, baby, that thing got them messed up 5 ways from Friday. It really does. But you got to let them stay like that. Because the power and the strength that you are going to harness being away from that toxic situation and working on you, you'll never want to go back into another situation like that. But yeah, they mad. They are. They ticked. Yeah, they talking about you and trying to get back with you at the same time. That's that duality. Them different personalities that be cussing each other out when you ain't around. Yeah, them demons that come out and talk, they be talking when you're not around, baby. They one personality is cussing the other one out, talking about the other one, and the narcissist is witnessing all of that. They crazy. They ain't gonna tell you about it. Some of y'all witnessed some of it, okay? But I'm telling you, they are hazard to humanity. I mean, for real. Just I told y'all, a big bag of toxic earth. That's what you was dealing with, okay? So family, listen, here it is. When a person is angry with you like that, you done left a hole in their soul, they gonna be desperate. But you gotta be desperately running the other direction. All right, family? So listen, take care of yourselves, y'all, and I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Love you all. Shalom. Peace.